who is back, boys? I know we were supposed to finish this vehicle a few weeks ago, but Audrey's car, her GTI, blew up. Gotta love Volkswagen. And she needed a daily the thing, and I haven't had a chance to actually work on it. Well, next weekend, we're going overlanding with the Sequoia, the Delica, and Hunter's Jeep. And so we gotta finish the thing. Fog lights, ATOTO radio, roof rack lights, roof rack, back roof rack lights. All of this has to be installed in 3 days. We're just gonna hop right into it. I'm gonna do things in order of importance for the trip, because we might not finish it all before then. So first things first, we're replacing that old 90s head unit with an ATOTO A6. Also, if you were wondering, still no check engine light. We're getting like 13 miles a gallon city, and this thing has way more power than it did when we first bought it. So the fixes in the last episode actually worked. There we go. Hell yeah, brother. So now we're gonna work on putting these fog lights in. These are factory fog lights that I bought off eBay for, I think they were like 80 bucks. Comes with the 2 fog lights, which just snap into the factory bumper like factory, and an entire harness, which uses a factory button that goes into the factory location. Super cool, super clean. We're going to wire the fog lights up to that button, but also all the other lights up to that button with a twist. So really all we have to do is run this through the car, give it a constant 12 volt, an ignition, and a ground. You're holding that upside down.
Am I? Oh, hey, go.
Hardest part of any wiring job, getting the wires through the damn firewall. Thankfully, not sure if I'd say thankfully, there was a lot of old wiring from some aftermarket something that somebody added. He already went through the effort of putting a hole in the grommet and all that. So hopefully we can just pull this thing through. Like, what is this thing? I think it's some sort of siren, is what I'm assuming. Maybe an alarm system or something. Doesn't clip in. Factory little button. So I wired it up, and lights do work, but, you know, me being me, I said, you don't need to switch 12 volt, let's give it a constant 12 volt. And now the green light's always on. So we're gonna have to fix that, otherwise the battery's gonna drain. God. So now, works.
Nice.
Turns out things are designed for a reason.
Nice.
This is no lights. This is factory fog lights. This is LED fog lights. So now we're gonna put this here roof rack on the Sequoia. This roof rack is off of a 4-door Jeep Wrangler, and it's way too wide for the Sequoia. Perfect length, but it sticks out like a foot on each side. So we're gonna chop 13.5 inches out of the middle and then weld it all back together, paint it, and throw it on. Plus, put the mounts for our lights and stuff on.
Oh God. Oh.
Cutting's done. Now I gotta clean off all of these areas so I can weld it back together. Unfortunately, once we cut the thing in half, it kind of warped. And as you can tell, nothing lines up. So we're gonna have to use some ratchet straps and straight edges and clamps to try to kind of get this thing back to square as I weld it up. But let's give it a shot. Fits perfectly now. One test. So now I just gotta weld it up and mount some stuff. We went ahead and painted all the bare metal bits with wrinkle black paint.
That was so scary.
Eric Bresson just turned.
It sounded like a scream.
Yeah, it did. That way it kind of matches the coating that we grinded off, because the coating that's already on it's kind of textured. So now we're gonna just paint the entire thing one color. Self-tapper them on, right?
What'd you say? I mean...
What else could I do?
Yeah, that sounds like
I can't really
move.
riv knot into plastic. I mean, I guess you can, just I don't think that's gonna work that well.
As long as they don't fall out.
Oh, God. Oh,
Jesus, dude, what?
Cut! Cut the camera, Kurt. No going back now, there's already holes in the thing, so.
I think it looks fine. I don't think it's that big of a deal.
If we mount the lights, the reverse lights, on the roof rack, spoiler blocks them from actually shining down. These are here, so like when we're loading up a trailer or something, we can have lights shining down on the trailer, and it's not possible to mount them on the roof rack. We got the roof rack on. I'm not like super happy with the way we mounted it. We just used some U-bolts, but it's solid for the trip at least. Before I tie this all up and make it look nice, let's go ahead and test it.
Oh, damn.
Are they all working?
Yes, sir.
Let's go! Oh. Hey, yo, that's sick. That'll be really nice for like trailers and stuff too.
Hey, yo! They
Right.
work. Yes, sir. They're pretty bright.
Let's go. We're back working on the Delica. We discovered a few flaws in the Delica when we did our 95-degree camping trip. Namely, we wanted more ambient light on the outside of the Delica so that when we're cooking dinner or just, you know, setting stuff up, we've got light that isn't, you know, a super bright light bar. So we've got some warm LED neon rope that we're gonna be using to make a cool ambient light, both inside and outside. We're also replacing all of the interior LED lights with warm LED lights, because right now it's like a cool light and it's just a little bit unpleasant. It's not as cozy. And then doing small fun things, small improvements in the kitchen. And for instance, like adding a temperature sensor. It's a dual temperature sensor that shows the inside and outside temperature. I think we're gonna go ahead and get started with fixing our silverware holder. As you can tell, it started warping from the moisture and the humidity of Georgia. And then all the silverware started to fall out through there, so. So, for this ambient outdoor light, you've got LED rope, which is like an LED strip, except instead of being able to see the individual LEDs, it's just like a nice, solid light. So it's kind of like, you know, skinny on one side and thick on the other, but it's mounted on the skinny side. So the light only actually comes out from this angle, and because of that, it's kind of hard to mount, because you can't just like double-sided tape this to something, because then it'll just fall off really easily, because there's all this leverage on it. So I went to the store, I got this aluminum U-channel, and this light fits perfectly inside of it. I mean, look at that. All we have to do is paint this U-channel black, cut the length, and we're good to go. I failed. I'm out of Rust-Oleum flat black. We got like this, but it's satin, and satin paints take so much longer to dry. We gotta go to the store. All right, let's go.
They're actually pretty nice.
They're pretty bright too.
Oh yeah. These are gonna be perfect for out there camping. Oh, whoa. The camera's...
Exactly what I want. They're not harsh to look at, they're nice.
Yeah, you can like stare at them and it's fine.
Before moving to the other light, I'm gonna go ahead and switch the two LED ones there with some warm lights.
That's pretty nice.
enough light to do stuff with, especially when we're used to the dark. This would be plenty of light.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Doesn't really block that.
Nice. Look at that. That turned out great.
Well guys, that's pretty much it for this video. Both the Sequoia and the Delica are ready for the overlanding trip. This trip is mostly just to relax and stuff, but I'm gonna be making a video, just a short video. I know the overlanding stuff isn't the most popular on this channel, but I absolutely love making overlanding videos, so I'm gonna do it. Very happy with the way everything turned out on both the vehicles. Wish we could have gotten more stuff done on the Sequoia, like the front lift, like the airbags and the other towing upgrades, but I guess that's just gonna be a separate video. And then once we're back from the trip, we'll get the Volvo running and driving. I'll have an Eclipse update for you hopefully soon, and we can work on the truck. But yeah guys, I will see you in the next video.
Yeah, dude. It's riveted. That's
Yeah, it
sick.
feels good.
It does.
It's a great power level.
I was not expecting that, really.